Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Got a little short stream today because it was starting a little late. Probably do like an hour and 15. So we'll just dive right into it. I'm just going to adjust my camera here because I have to literally every stream. I don't know why. But we will... I'm going to also close that door. Got some noise going on in the background. Whoop. Alright. Give me 1 sec while I adjust. I can close that door. Okay. Tried to squeeze in taking care of some errands this morning before stream and got here a little late. That's okay. Today we're working on another character commission. Got a couple in the queue. This one I've already started a bit back while I was waiting to hear back about another one, but now we're diving into it more. So we're gonna kind of get started with that. Just gonna look at the information that they gave me. It's been a bit since I dove into this character here, so I want to make sure I'm doing it right. So I got a huge influx of tieflings for commissions. Like, I'm working on one here, I'm sketching on another one, and I think one of the last commissions that I have for the month are also tieflings. And that would make like 5 out of the last like 8 commissions have been like tieflings. Popular choice. People like tieflings. I'm trying to understand this sketch. Oh, got it. Okay. I don't know why that would be there. Doesn't really make any sense. I'm just gonna not paint that for now. I'm gonna put my references over here just so I can see them a little better. Because they have certain like attire references, and I'm trying to make sure I, get across. So just to summate what I'm doing, essentially, I already kind of got the base coat in. We're good to go with that. I'm kind of just going through each part and like gradually building, adding detail. I kind of tend to bounce around with that for a bit, and then when I get to a good place, I kind of then I hone in on one spot, finish it, go to the next. That's usually my process. Like, I think once I kind of get a decent look for like this foot here, I'll move on to back to the corset. I just find that breaking things down into little chunks kind of helps my process a little more. That should be down there. It should be like that. Welcome to the stream, Ethan. Watch on YouTube. Thank you so much for checking it out. Yeah, we're getting back to your character. We're all done with September commissions into October now. I had a set of 3 that was kind of like a little bit September and October commissions, kind of a little bit of both. We just finished those up, so now we're into the October commissions proper. We got, I think, 5 total. And yours is first on the list. I basically go in order of when, I confirm that they're booked. Thank you for checking out the stream. I hope you're liking it so far. So we're essentially just kind of going over the sketch. Oh geez, sun's starting to come in. Essentially just kind of going over the sketch little by little now at this point. Adjusting as we go. Glad you dig it, man. I was just talking about how popular tieflings are this go around with commissions. Like out of like the 8 recent ones I got, I think like 5 of them are tieflings. They're so popular right now. It's crazy. I guess they've always been kind of popular. I bet if I look back at all my commissions, most of them are probably tieflings. I think people just like tieflings. They're fun. There's a lot of like room to play around with tieflings, I can see why they're so popular. Yeah, man. They're just so popular. It's crazy. Like, how many tieflings in my last campaign? Not this current campaign. There's no tieflings this campaign. I think last campaign had 2. And our first one, I think, had 1 or 2. Yeah, there's always, like, there tends to always be at least 1. Surprisingly, this campaign, there's none. I was surprised by that. I have one buddy who like always plays dwarfs. Like, and like his running gag is that like they're all related, like throughout every campaign, because like we have like a world that it kind of like all goes through. Like every campaign so far has like been just different time eras in the same world. So like they're always like, he has like, the great grandson of somebody. But he had one character that was a half giant, but the half that wasn't giant was dwarf. So he was like this. He had dwarf, like a big bushy beard and like very dwarf-like features, but he was like 15 feet tall. And I loved that character so much, but I hated the fact that he was a giant because I'd always forget that he's 15 feet tall. So I'm like, oh, you can see this little shack, and you go inside the little shack, and then like 20 minutes into whatever we were doing inside the little shack, you'd remember, oh yeah, this guy's 15 feet tall, and he definitely can't be in here. I think a lot of the time, for story's sake, you just kind of forget. Or choose to forget. But I have to try to remember, though, next time if there's something like that, though, because it can make for good narrative. If, like, one person has to always hang out outside, like, stuff could happen while they're by themselves. Yeah, you just kind of forget that they're there sometimes, or forget that they're huge, or whatever, like, because you just get so caught up in the storytelling of everything. But it's definitely a learning curve, because, like, again, like, you could make that a part of the storytelling, you know? There's always something to do with that, all that stuff. So a little tip for people that are, you know, interested in learning how to, like, do stuff like this, paint like this and stuff. If you want to kind of keep, this is just, I don't know if this is, like, actually how you would do it, but if you want to kind of keep things cohesive, if you're using eyedrop tool to select color, like, take stuff from other elements, you know, bring them into, like, taking the blue from the coat and, like, making it part of the shadows of the boot over here. Just kind of adds a little bit of cohesion to everything. This way, things don't feel so, like, oh, you mean at the end? But Ethan says, one quick thing before it is too much work put into it. The tail end is a bit more rounded, heart-shaped. Let's see if we can adjust that. Let's see if we can do that really quick. I'll make it a little stubbier too. Like that. God, the sun is so blinding right now. Every time I look at the computer, I get a little smacked with light. How's that? Does that look a little more correct? I don't know if you noticed too, I changed her pose a little bit from when I showed you the sketch. Like, I changed her arm to be holding the ferret with her hand like this, because I was like, that'd be kind of weird to like be like holding its butt with your hand like that. So I was like, what if I had it like he like jumped up on her hand? You know what I mean? Like it's a little less weird, I think. So I changed it just a little bit, and I feel like it adds a little elegance to it too. All right, cool. Yeah, so then that is good. I can't wait to add like the different lighting and the details and stuff. It all really comes to life once you start add like lighting and texture and stuff. Right now we're really just kind of building like a good foundation. It's like a little more than a base coat, but it's a little less than, you know, final touches. Yeah, I thought it looked a little more natural too. Like I was just kind of like, what if like I was trying to like imagine like a scene, right? Say she's like, I don't know, getting ready to go or something like that, and like he comes up to her and like she's like, oh, like you want to hop up kind of thing, and he kind of goes up her arm. I feel like it looked a little more natural. It's been so funny with commissions though, because it's like I got this influx of commissions around like August, whatever, and a lot of people reached out. It was really cool. And at that time things were a little quiet, so I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I'm booked up for a while, be nice. But I also have like clients I do like contract work for, and like of course like that's when all of a sudden they need stuff. All of a sudden they get busy. So now I'm like, I went from like a little more dead, a little more quiet, to like too busy. So now I'm like, okay, let's figure this out. Let's dive in. But we're chipping away at it. We're chipping away at a pretty good clip. So we're not doing too bad. Layer. I feel like I can actually just merge layers now at this point. I feel like this. I actually like the sketch version more. So I'm actually, this is gonna suck, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna erase this. I like the sketch version more. And I just noticed it. I like didn't look at it first when I was painting it. Just seems to match the like overall vibe a little more. So we're just kind of hide that layer, before I merge everything, just kind of like trace what we sketched. I sometimes wish this was all I did, you know, like I love doing this stuff, but unfortunately that would mean I'd have to make things way more expensive for people. So I think the way I'm able to keep things a little cheaper for people to afford is they take a little longer because I'm working on a bunch of stuff at the same time, and I keep those like contracts and stuff that I'm working on. Man, I'd love just doing this for people. That looks much better than the straight straps, I think. And you just kind of add, you know, a little bit of stitching flair to it, kind of thing. Yeah, no, I really do. Like I mean, yeah, they're not all winners, you know. Sometimes you're like, oh, really? I don't know if I want to work on that one, but no, I especially this batch. This batch has been a lot of fun. A lot of people have some cool ideas. Like, I feel like every time I'm working on one, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite, which is like impossible. So I feel bad because I clearly am lying, because it keeps getting replaced by a new one that I'm like is my favorite. So, but I really enjoying how they're all turning out. They're all a lot of fun. So I think overall this batch has been my favorites. Last like 3 months worth commissions have been a lot of fun. I have a couple like interesting, challenging ones coming up that I'm excited to try. One is just like a straight up full painting, background and everything. So that one's gonna be fun. But the approach on it is gonna be like I want to try to go very like historical painting with it. Jeez, I'm getting completely washed up by the sun right now. So it's gonna be like master painting kind of thing. I'm trying to. Does that help? Ready? If I go super dark, how's that? That better? Just do that for the rest of the... No, I'll just do that. I think that's okay. Yeah, the sun is just... So apologies for that. Yeah, so that one should be fun. Just kind of... I love historical paintings. I love like that style, the deep shadows and all that stuff. So I love trying to do that. If you watch my latest video for my series Adventure Log, I kind of talk about a landscape painting in that one, the newest episode, and I talk about like my inspiration from like historical paintings for it, and like what made me want to do that piece in particular. Dude, I just get attacked by the sun. It's crazy. And it was just funny because, like, in the middle of all this chaos of, like, all the busyness and stuff, it's like we had to remodel our basement, which we're still, like, in the process of doing, but, like, the most intense part got done. Like, we had a bunch of, like, asbestos tile because the house was built in, like, 1950. So we had to have it all removed. So I couldn't work down here because my office is down here, so I couldn't stream. I couldn't do a lot of the stuff I needed to do. So I was working on a laptop upstairs. And then my whole family got COVID, including myself. So then that sucked. So that basically set me back a week. Yeah, so... And then on top of that, I have a gallery coming up that I'm trying to wrap up and get printed. So, trying to get that going. But yeah, I'm glad we're kind of coming out the other side of it. And luckily everyone's, doing all right. We were vaccinated and stuff, so we were all doing... I mean, we still got rocked, but it didn't, didn't take us out completely. I did get like a gnarly sinus infection. So like after COVID, it's like while we were like recovering from it, my whole like this side of my face all blocked up, pain going up like my head, my ear, like I couldn't, like it kept like hurting and like affecting like my hearing. Then it all kind of just cleared out. But then while that was happening, I got an eye infection over here, and it's still a little bit there. Like it still hasn't completely gone away. And it's gnarly. And but yeah, no, we're doing all right. But it was just like it to like try to stay positive. You're like, all right, no, this is like I'm being told right now to settle down. Like chill out. Doing too much. Yeah, no, we're doing good. We're doing good. I think what was hardest was the kids bounced back like crazy. They were fine. And like, me and my wife were like, ugh. And they were like, let's go play. And I'm like, no, please. Spare me. felt like, for anyone that's like fans of Dragon Ball Z, I felt like the end of the Vegeta fight where he's like trying to get to his space pod. He's like begging for his life kind of thing. It's kind of how I felt when they were like, let's play. And I'm just like, please, no. And then I'm like, I'll be back. Get my space pod and fly off. I wonder if I can set up my stream to automatically stream to Patreon so I don't have to set it up every time. I forgot to set it up today, and I feel super bad. But we were just, you know, running a little late. Just kind of dove right into it. I can set that up though. I also have to fix the YouTube chat doesn't show up in my overlay. I have to fix that too. Keep me in to do that. Maybe I'll try to address that after the stream. Trying to soften the edges here a little bit on this dress. unfortunately, I think I have to wrap up there. Got a couple other stuff I got to take care of before I finish for the morning. But I'll probably be back working on this if I don't finish it Thursday. We'll be streaming again then. I know this was a shorter stream. Sorry about that. But we should be back Thursday, doing another stream, doing another character stream. Just trying to wrap some stuff up. But yeah, thank you all for coming by, and we'll see you again Thursday. And yeah, be good to each other, and I'll catch you again soon. See you later.